Hello everybody, Laura here. So today I have an art journal process video for you guys, and I am working in my Dina Wakley Mixed Media Journal, and I just wanted to create a journal page. Over here to the left, you can see those chipboard pieces, like they're green and pink and orange. Those are from a pack. Hopefully I show the box in the video, but I'm not sure if I do. But they're from DCWV, I believe, and it's called Rockstar or something. They were just these boxes, like chipboard pieces, and I've had them for a long time, so I'm just kind of wanting to use some of my supplies. So I thought I would create an art journal page based off of those chipboard pieces. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my Distress Oxides, and I'm just going to use this like packaging technique, taking a piece of packaging, and I just put some of the Distress Oxide on there, add some water, and then turn it over onto the background just to get some color going on my background. I really love these Distress Oxides. That first color I used, I believe, was Picked Raspberry. This one is Fossilized Amber. And it's just a quick way to get some color onto the background. And this one is Twisted Citron. So I wasn't entirely sure of exactly what I was going to do, and it turns out to be a fairly easy art journal page because I don't do a whole lot. I just wanted to showcase the chipboard pieces and work with those, get those put in my art journal. I am working on one of the regular sheets of paper that's in the Dina Wakley Media Journal. If you're familiar with those, they come with like regular papers, craft papers, burlap, and canvas. So this is just one of the regular sheets. And I just took a mini ink blending foam circle there, and I'm just going to add the Distress Oxides on there with the blending tool. Just kind of fill in some of the areas. I didn't gesso the page beforehand. If I had gessoed the page, the Distress Oxides, whenever I had flipped those over to smush onto the background, they would have dispersed out a lot more, and it would have created even more of a watercolor look. But since I didn't gesso the page, the inks just bled right into, or soaked right into the paper, so that's where they didn't move around much. So yeah, maybe I should have gessoed the page first, which I knew that, but I didn't. Like I said, I was just going with it here. So I'm just going to keep adding the colors until I get my background filled in pretty much. And I think I do just stick with these three colors because they do match the chipboard. And my daughter was sitting there with me. You can see her messing with stuff over on the right, or you can see her hand and stuff. She was just kind of creating some little embellishment clusters over to the side. I have a bowl that just has a bunch of random bits in it, and she just goes through it every now and again and plays with it and sees if she can create something. So you can see the top right hand corner, that little Polaroid frame with pink butterfly on it. She created that. And I just added some water droplets, which they sort of show up. You can't really tell too much that they're on there. And let's see. I really like all those strings. Sometimes they get on my nerves though. But I do like it that the strings hang off from the burlap. So I'm going to take this clear stamp from Kaiser Craft. I think it's called Script. And I'm just going to stamp that with the Twisted Citron. Just put a little visual texture into the background with the stamping. And then I think I decided I wanted to see it even more so I'm going to go and stamp that with the black archival ink. Yeah, there's the box. So I did show it for a second. Rock Queen, I think is what it said it was called. So there was the, they're like oval shaped like tags, and then there are these photo corners. So I'm going to have those on there, and then I decided the landscape view was the best to get all the elements in there how I wanted them. This is a tulip fabric, like fabric thing. I don't know. It reminds me a lot of a gelato or a distress crayon. I got them on clearance somewhere. The package was open or something, and I only paid 40 cents, and it came with a black one and a white one. I think it's called fabric crayon, actually. But yeah, it just reminds me a lot of a gelato or something, so I'm not planning on using it on fabric or anything, so. And I just put a little bit down there to kind of give a little bit of shadow from around the photo corner, but I don't think I end up liking that. I'm going to try to use this watercolor pencil. That one doesn't really work out very well. I need to get a Stabilo All pencil that I see everybody using all the time, and I still just haven't purchased one yet. So I think, yeah, I stuck with the little fabric corner or fabric crayon to add the little shadowing for my photo corners. I'm going to get those stuck down. And my daughter decided she wanted to help, so she's going to put the glue on the back of the photo corners for me. So in that little container, I have the Tim Holtz, I forget what they're called, Little People or People something. And I've just stuck them in that plastic container. So I'm going to go through those here in a second and pick out some images to put on these chipboard pieces. It's been a little while since I made this video. I made it, or I created this page probably a couple of weeks ago, so. Going to add some twine to only 2 of those, it looks like, has holes, so I'm going to put the twine into those. Oh, I think I decided that it was too stark, like the black and white. So I'm going to take my mini distress ink, and this is the vintage photo, and I'm going to go on ahead and put those in there to make the strings, because the white was just too much, I think. For what I was going for, so I do grunge those up just a bit with the distress ink, turn them brown. My little helper helping me wipe up and clean up. I think that looks a lot better. Like I said, the other one was just too clean looking for since I was going to use the Tim Holtz, and they're like vintagey. I just felt like it should be a little bit dirtier looking than that. So she's going to add some glue on those while I'm picking out some people. And I'm trying to find the smaller ones, I think, so that they will fit on the little chipboard pieces. So if you guys are subscribed to my channel and you've kind of seen, I've been trying to stay on top of my videos here lately. For the last little while, I've been uploading on Mondays and Thursdays. But starting this week, I've been trying to get even more videos uploaded so I can upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm trying to get ahead of the game because I know, I know myself, and I know that if I don't get the stuff done ahead of time and I'm strapped for time, I will fall behind. So I'm trying to make sure to get my videos done, and I go, like I said, I filmed this video probably a couple weeks ago, and I'm just now getting around to editing it, and then I will end up scheduling it, and when I schedule it, today is May 30th, so and the video probably won't be scheduled to go up until sometime mid-June. So I'm just planning on staying ahead, and hopefully that will give you guys some content for you guys to watch, because I know that I have a tendency to upload. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call, so I don't know where I left off. But just to complete this project here, I went through the Tim Holtz. These are the chipboard words that he has. I should really look at what the name of his products are, because I forget. But I chose this one, and it says "See Possibility Everywhere," and I cut it in half so that I could put it in 2 different places on the project. Before that, I had stuck my little dolls down on there, or my little people, the little vintage people. And I'm just going to take this food ball, go around the edges to outline my sentiment. Yeah, I think, okay, there we go. And then I think that may end up finishing the project. I might sign and date it. I'm not sure. I've been really trying to date my art journal pages here lately, so that I can see where I've how I've advanced over time. Oh, I'm taking a black gelato, and I'm going to go around the edges of my little people there to create some shadowing for them. So yeah, I've been making sure to put the dates on my projects just to see how I've advanced over time, because I can look at some of the art journal pages that I did 4 years ago, and I do believe I've came a long way. So that pretty much finishes up the project. So thank you all for watching, and be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.